Good morning. Hope you all are doing well. I am Rebecca of NCWQ, and we're just going to go over some news this morning. We have an Arctic blast which is coming, and it is bringing temperatures of negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit and negative 78 degrees below normal. And this is forecasted to strike the West and Midwest this next week. Meteorologists have stated that the polar vortex could sweep across the Pacific Northwest and roll into the central and Midwest over the next 5 to 10 days. The polar vortex could sweep across the Pacific Northwest and roll into the central and Midwest of the country over the next 5 to 10 days. Weather outlooks from the National Weather Service Climate Prediction Center show the cold blasts arriving next week for central and eastern parts of the United States. The cold shock would bring temperatures more than 78 degrees below normal for this time of year. Meteorologists have argued that an ongoing stratospheric warming event over the North Pole could displace the polar vortex and pour cold air into the lower 48 states. So let's show a picture here. Here we go with a picture of what we're looking at here, with this being negative 28 degrees below normal. The pink is up to 70 degrees below normal. So we can see that here. The green is negative 12, negative 14, and negative 16. And then it goes up to here, which is negative 65. um, Higher precipitation is also expected, which could increase the possibility of snowfall. Model forecasts suggest a ridge in the southeast may be able to contain that cold air to the western half of the United States and Canada. So that would be this area here. Potential blast has been compared to the cold weather disaster of Storm Uri in February 2021, which left more than 4 million Texans without power for a record of 70.5 hours. That came after 365 generators were knocked offline as a result of the storm. Texas relies on its own supply and is unprepared for winter conditions, um, and has buckled. The greatest forced blackout in U.S. history has exposed weakness in Texas' unique approach to power grid management. It comes as a huge snowstorm continued to hit the Northeast on Sunday, dumping 15 inches of snow on the Hudson Valley and sparking travel chaos across the East Coast. The area's first major snowfall in 2 years, impacting approximately 60 million Americans, is forecast to cause travel delays on roads and in skies. New York got hit with over a foot of snow in parts of Orange County, and Central Park only reported zero point 0.2 inches of snowfall. The Big Apple's streak is up to 692 days without at least 1 inch of snow. The National Weather Service reported 13.1 inches of snow accumulated in Port Jervis, 12.4 inches in Unionville, and 12 inches in Norfolk, 11.8 inches in Middletown, 11.5 inches in Bear Creek, and 11 inches in Montgomery. Boston Logan International Airport canceled at least 164 flights due to the snowstorm, and due to forecasted storm cancellations are expected. Passengers are advised to check with airlines on the status of their flight before coming to the airport to allow extra time to travel to and from the airport. And that is put out by Boston Logan. Snow, rain, and gusty winds could create dangerous driving conditions and leave drivers stranded on impacted roads. In portions of New England, upstate New York, and in parts of Pennsylvania, the snow will fall at the rate of an inch per hour or more, and that could be difficult for road crews to keep up with. The Weather Channel forecasts poor travel conditions will come from this storm and could cause power outages due to the combinations of heavy, wet snow and strong winds. Massachusetts was hit hard with the snowfall, according to the National Weather Service, as of 10 a.m. Sunday. Haverhill accumulated 12 inches of snow. East Hampton saw 11 inches, and there were 10.4 inches of snow recorded in Granville and 9.9 inches in Finchburg. And that is your weather update. I hope you guys are doing well. Please be safe. Take good care of yourselves, and much love.